Hi, I'm Sue Elliott.
And I'm Ed Holen.
Welcome to this special edition on person-centered planning.
Today we'd like to focus on a very simple planning tool. It's a one-pager. We call it the star form for lack of any other term, but the symbol on the front looks like a star. It reminds us to focus on all quadrants of life when we're planning. Some of the needs that people have can be met by services that you obtain through the DD administration. We call them eligibility services, but oftentimes we stop there. This star form reminds us to focus also on my personal strengths and talents, what we can gain from our relationships with others, family, friends that we might have, what the community might offer to us, and finally, how we can use technology to expand our reach out into our local communities.
And here's Betsy and Leah to share how they have used the tool.
We Leah can go ahead and show, once you show it. We put in the middle, the goal is to make an emergency plan. So that helps center us, and then we started to go through different quadrants of how Leah likes to use it. And it's really fun and easy to start with technology. So Leah came up with some great things. Do you want to read a couple of them?
Excuse me. Smartphone app for my bicycle app, Evernote to organize lists, keeping instant code, via clean products.
So for us, by being able to discuss things, it was neat to see how she's using her smartphone not only to research or watch YouTube, but it brought up the issue. She has an app for checking her blood sugar and using it for insulin. That reminded us both it's important in emergency to make sure we be able to keep her older insulin that we need at a later point cool. And when we were discussing Leah's use of the smartphone, I realized that's a really personal strength of hers that I've really been surprised how well she uses her smartphone. So under the personal strengths and assets, then she added
anything to do with computers, organized supplies.
And then I think next we started, because I know she loves the library so much, we decided to go the community-based. And so Leah and I talked, and we came up with a lot of great ideas. And do you want to read a couple of them?
Research at the library, American Red Cross City Amendment Resources, Special Olympics, Self-Advocacy Group, First Aid classes.
And then the next quadrant we went to is DDA around eligibility specific. Leah is a DDA client, so it's natural to think of things that we've gotten in the past, either from the case manager or on their website. So she actually remembered that we received a folder when she had her assessment done. And so Leah remembered a number of things in there. And then the last one, I think that's always the fun one, huh?
Yes.
What's our last quadrant?
Relationships.
So, who did you choose first?
Mom and Dad, my sister Maggie, Uncle Pete, out of town, Helen, in-town contact, neighborhood watch, Monica, neighbor refrigerator.
So in our neighborhood, we're pretty active. We have a neighborhood watch person, and as part of the emergency preparedness, we even have a list of different resources people have, whether it's refrigerators, generators. And so Leah and I talked about it might be a good time to reach out and find a neighbor that has a generator if we needed to store some of her insulin. So it's good for us to think about people we know, and we usually get together in August, so it's a good chance maybe to talk to a few people and see. Probably the first place to start is for me to look up a first aid class. And you can start by using your strengths with computers, and you could research the American Red Cross website. Does that sound good?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You can find the STAR form on informingfamilies.org. Press the menu button then press Publications and scroll down. You can find the STAR form both in English and in Spanish.